At dawn in 1943, the tide along a remote, misty beach in southern Spain delivered a body. A lifeless Royal Marines officer lay face down in the wet sand. A locked briefcase was chained to his wrist. Inside were documents that appeared to be top-secret Allied invasion plans. Across the water, Allied forces were preparing for the assault on Sicily. On the docks and in the barracks, thousands of men were checking their gear for a landing that was only weeks away. If German intelligence realized where the strike was actually coming, these beaches would become a slaughterhouse. This officer was a meticulously engineered weapon of deception. The project was known as Operation Mincemeat. By providing the enemy with a body, British intelligence created an information vacuum. They used a tragedy to build a fake reality, turning a corpse into a tool to manipulate the German high command. In the secretive offices of British intelligence, a team of officers worked to build a decoy that could withstand a forensic investigation. These men were inspired by the creative, often dark ideas of thinkers like Ian Fleming, the future creator of James Bond. For their decoy, they used Glyndwr Michael, a homeless Welshman who had died alone in London after eating bread smeared with rat poison. Michael's body was kept on ice while the team prepared his rebirth. They were turning a forgotten man into a high-ranking officer. The success of the upcoming invasion and the survival of the troops landing at Sicily depended on how convincingly this man played his role. While generals moved armies across these maps, the intelligence team focused on the smallest details of a single human life. They gave Michael a new identity, Major William Martin. To make him believable, they filled his uniform with what they called pocket litter, the mundane evidence of a real life. They included theater ticket stubs, odor-due bills, keys, and a pack of cigarettes. To add a layer of human vulnerability, they added a photograph and a personal letter from a fictional fiancée named Pam. In the dead of night, the submarine HMS Seraph slipped out to sea. Off the coast of Huelva, they released the body into the Atlantic. The entire Mediterranean strategy relied on the Germans believing this specific, carefully constructed story of a man who had met a tragic end at sea. Spanish fishermen found the body and handed the briefcase to local authorities. From there, the documents were secretly shared with German agents, just as the British had planned. The fabricated plans reached the highest levels of the German military. Adolf Hitler looked at the evidence and believed it completely. Acting on the documents, Hitler ordered his defenses away from Sicily. This map shows the island as the target, but the High Command looked elsewhere. Massive panzer divisions diverted toward Greece and Sardinia, leaving Sicily dangerously thin on armor. When the Allies landed in July, they faced far lighter resistance than they had feared. The deception had cleared a path for the invasion. A coded message was sent back to London to confirm the victory. Mincemeat swallowed rod, line, and sinker. Glyndwr Michael was buried with full military honors in Spain as Major William Martin. Decades later, his true identity was revealed, confirming his role in saving thousands of lives. In the landscape of war, a perfectly crafted lie can be as lethal as any battalion, especially when it is delivered by a man who can never be interrogated.
History is full of secrets waiting to be unearthed. Subscribe to Shadows of History and never miss an archive.